bestest ever.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Ok. Con esto necesito cambiarme los audífonos. Era el derecho, ¿no? Sí.
This guy.
Lo abrí porque no me esperé. Lo había abierto un momento a ver qué tal. Pero no jugué nada. Así que vamos a empezar uno nuevo. Completico. Estaba también tratando de tener las mejores configuraciones. Así que vamos allá, ¿no? Vamos a darle nueva partida.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive.
Se ve bello.
This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Los subtítulos están como un poquito raros también, ¿no? No sé. Vamos a ver. Mierda. Ok. Qué diferencia salir justo de jugar a Alan Wake 1 y meterse en el 2, así. Ya empezamos con el linterna.
Where'd he gone?
First and foremost, I just looked at this. What the hell is this?
They are planes. Planes are something that you're gonna, it's like the rain country. But when you say planes wall, when a car says planes wall, that means that you're gonna check this.
Mierda. ¿Qué era eso? Se ve bien, ¿verdad? Yo lo veo un poco más claro en lo que es el stream. Déjeme escuchar también a ver si... Ok, sí, se escucha bien por los momentos. Cualquier cosa, si alguien pasa por aquí, me dice qué tal se escucha también. Mierda. Ok. Aumentaron full los sonidos aquí. No corro con el EV. Puedo correr siquiera. ¿Por qué este tipo está desnudo? ¿Por qué estoy controlando a este tipo también? Ah, mira, aquí se corre, ok. Mierda. Ok. Ay, ya empezamos. Ya empezamos con el horror. Ah. Ahí hay una luz. Por aquí. Aquí hay luz. Mierda. ¿Y estos bichos? ¡Ay! ¡Ay! Radiación. Vergación. Lo despedazaron.
I just was college shoes. His membership should
So we have to know, I'm just showing you something different right now.
Yeah, they.
Alan Wake 2.
And
Ok.
No, we got. You can use both.
because it's a companion.
Yeah, so now we can use
It's a companion.
Y, green, and
Yeah, but I guess it's because it's only because it's a companion.
you.
Hey, kiddo.
Usually you don't see that.
How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Imagino que esta es la detective. Sí.
Check the past usual historic abilities.
Saga.
Put an array of legendary creature artifacts and sagas from the first age.
Vamos a ver.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
For having them front and center among them.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Sargent puts her to lose.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are, Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake.
Time
Oh
to
my
get to work.
god. Empezamos fuerte.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Se ve un poquito oscuro. Vamos a ver. Si le podemos aumentar un poco más el brillo. Aunque creo que en el stream se va a ver medio... Así que vamos a dejarlo así, 60. Está bien.
Worth
Okay.
memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Ok, aquí estoy. Vamos a hacer zoom. Ok.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan.
Alex Casey no es el que... Ah, ya entiendo. Es uno de los que escribió Alan Wake.
Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Breaker. Sara. Ok. Vamos a revisar
I
el
want to see the
cadáver.
body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it. They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Entonces vamos a pedir el informe. ¿Se lo puedo pedir ya? 22. Pero ya va, no te me vayas, compañera.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Ok. Vamos a ver cómo se ve Cauldron Lake de aquí. Ok. Ok. Vamos a bajar entonces.
I need to think through the facts of the case.
Ok. Tablero del caso.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The
Verga.
facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Los asesinatos de Cauldron Lake. Ok. El tablero de caso es una técnica mental que permite a Saga analice pistas y avance con la investigación. Ok. Ok, más ahorita venimos para eso. Y
I
vamos a
see
salir.
you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Objetivos. Ok, dejándolo presionado. Aquí tengo el mapa. Tablero del caso. Ok, vamos a ver un momentico aquí. Hubo una serie de asesinatos cerca de la localidad de Bright Falls. Ok. Víctimas. Todas las víctimas desaparecieron en 2010. Ted Lane. Wendy Davis. Percy Wolf. Esos ninguno los sé del 1. Método de asesinato. Hematoma. Cuchillazo profundo. Todos los cuerpos estaban hinchados. Perfil del asesino. Los objetivos del asesino no tienen rasgos comunes distinguibles. Ok.
Okay, nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Imagino que aquí no hay una broma para
Not a bad
El
place to
field of
get
view.
murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Can I make it, Mulligan?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Pero el corazón se lo
Let's start
dejaron
by
aquí.
examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Averiguar si eso está vinculado a los asesinatos que vinimos a investigar. Ok. Ok.
Okay. What's up?
Vamos a ver el
The
corazón.
killer left the heart right next to the body.
One,
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
4,
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open.
6.
Heart removed.
You want me to put one back?
No.
Ok.
I got lens this time. I can put
Vamos a ver. Tenemos las pistas.
Yeah, just keep that. Keep that.
Alright.
There you go. In the sack. Done. So look for the regular one. There you go. There you go.
Okay, it's
Ok. Y esta.
Keep trying. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with.
I will pick up. I will
This makes 4 murders that we know about.
From now on, I'm gonna look at this.
Alright, so that's it.
Las pistas resolvieron la pregunta abierta y desbloquearon la deducción. A medida que avanza en la investigación se desbloquearán más preguntas y se actualizan los objetivos. Vamos a ver los objetivos actualizados, investigar, averiguar más sobre la víctima, averiguar más sobre el asesino. Ok. Vamos a salir.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI.
Nightingale.
Came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since.
Este es el tipo que nos intentó matar hasta la...
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers
¿Qué lo
in
que era?
arms. Oh, and sisters.
No, I can't play it. It has to be tap. That's but it's got to be a 4-star plane. This one's just the land. It has to say 4 stars.
Ok. Vamos a ver.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Ay, Dios. Nightingale. Es bueno haber jugado al otro justamente antes de este.
Okay.
They spent time here, waiting.
Planes,
Someone left in a hurry.
but not on tap.
Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
La víctima. Ok.
Okay. Oh, it's the same card. It's just with a different picture. Interesting.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
3.
Ok. Él o los asesinos.
Create a 2-2.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display.
Yeah, right? Do that now. And then next turn, do it again.
Ok, otro. Ok. Mismo botón
Multiple
de.
people were here. Multiple killers?
It has to have the. It has, you're where a fighter has
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure.
Ok.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready.
Well, I'm
They
saying
were
it
waiting
works,
for him.
But like against
Mm.
But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years.
Because they have an island, I cannot block a creature.
Why here?
Control an island.
Why now?
It can't be blocked as long as the.
¿De dónde salió la víctima ahora?
To actually be the
Thanks for teaching me.
Profiling.
Okay.
Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Usa los perfiles en el lugar mental de Saga para saber lo que piensan los sospechosos y las víctimas. Descubre las pistas nuevas cuando hace perfiles de personas de interés. Persona desaparecida.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Ok. ¿Qué más tengo por aquí?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
And then I'm going to play.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure.
¿Y
It's
aquí?
not that complicated.
Para subir.
Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. A witch with no heart. A strange...
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
¿Será esta la Bárbara? La que tomó el cuerpo de Bárbara. No sé. Examinar el camino
There's a piece
bloqueado.
of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
¿Y
They
el
come out
papel?
from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm, like a manuscript. Page of a story. killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept? Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Your turn.
Perfiles, Nightingale, la página.
Found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Vamos a tener que abrir el cuerpo. Página del manuscrito y tablero del caso. Tenemos esto para de dónde salió la víctima, huellas que salen, y este también.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Ok, y tenemos aquí algo más por aquí. Nightingale tiene algo escondido dentro de él. Ok.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Me asustó ese pájaro.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it.
You made it back. Good.
I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deer Fest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
Como ha avanzado todo.
Let's get the
arrecho.
car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they've seen much stuff this gruesome.
¿Y aquí qué hay? ¿Veo algo? Una página.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
Investigate means to, when you create a clue, you can sacrifice it and pay something to draw a card.
Yeah.
He hates those cheesy crime books,
Alright, well, I have no
but he
choice,
really
but
hates the
I'm
movies.
going to-
Pero Casey, acuérdense lo que dijo Wake en la entrevista,
That has one down.
cuando estábamos viendo casi que la parte final del juego en la televisión, donde dijo que él quería matar a que su próximo objetivo era matar a Casey y a todos los que él había escrito. Así que se viene. Ya. Tablero del caso. Esto no. Casos. Loncheras de Alex Casey.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
This, or to discard, and, oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3.
Nah.
Ok.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Ok.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Each trigger is a start plan. That's start spell from top.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Alright, well, let's talk to, well, no.
Ok. Vamos a ir dándolo por aquí porque tengo que salir un momento, ¿verdad? Justamente acabo de terminar Alan Wake 1, así que vamos a ir dejándolo en esta vista tan bella.
The diner's just up the waterfront.
Y,
Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
y ahorita volvemos más tarde, ¿ok? Bueno, espero que se lo hayan pasado bien. Y regresaremos pronto. Chao, chao.